it's a beautiful day. I'm still kind of confined, but the sun is out and it's breezy. So I've got all the windows open in every room in the house. I've stripped all my bedding off, washed it and hung it out on the line to dry. Oh, it's nearly dry already. This is great. And then I thought, right, I reckon I've got enough for another load, so I've put that on and I'm hoping that I'll be able to dry that this afternoon on the line as well. So how am I feeling today? Day whatever it is of my COVID, I should probably work out what day it is. If I'm calling Wednesday, day 1, which is when I came on with the symptoms, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, day 7. I'm feeling great, honestly. I mean, there's like a little bit of residual something there, but honestly, my energy levels are great and I'm so mentally refreshed because I've had all this time on my own, space and time to think, you know, that you don't normally get when you're rushing from one thing to another. So it's been really recharging and it's not the start to my empty nester life I was expecting, so I'm getting hot. Hang on a minute. Right, oh, I forgot I had that vest on. So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so if you're new to my channel, my daughter recently went to university. She's moved out of home and it was a long journey with her because she had a lot of very severe health problems and I home educated her for 9 years. To go from that to complete liberation in my home is quite a big contrast, although she did go to college for the 3 years before going to uni. So anyway, that's just to fill in any new people that might have appeared on my channel recently. So anyway, I came back thinking, wow, you know, life's going to change. I'm going to have all this freedom. I'm going to be out and about doing things and not be worrying about cooking dinner and just all these little bits and bobs that you do and loads of laundry and all that stuff. But what happened? Stuck in bed with COVID for days, you know. I had a couple of days at home when I didn't film because I was catching up with my editing from when I was away. I was also expecting to be doing decluttering, like getting straight into a load of serious decluttering because we accumulate a lot of stuff, but I haven't started that yet. I want to wait till I'm testing negative to do it because I was saying at the end of yesterday's vlog, I feel wrong like COVIDing on things and then donating them, but I was thinking I could clear out my food cupboards because I'm absolutely sure I got some out of date food to go, so that's something I can do without worrying about that. In the couple of days after I got back when I wasn't filming, I did occasionally just wander past the table and pick things up and move them. I'm finding easy things all over the house basically, so I thought, well, I'll put them in boxes and I'll just put them in her bedroom so they don't have to be all over the house. Some more of her things there actually. So I'm gradually clearing things off. It would be a good goal of mine today to get this table completely cleared off and tackle the mess that is here. Oh, it's just... I've basically spent the last 18 years not being perfectionistic about housework, quite intentionally so. I have this little vision of mine that I refer to in times of stress. I'm thinking, oh, it's such a mess, I've got no control over my house. You know, as a single parent that I was, and I would just think, right, here's me on my deathbed, like in years to come, oh, will I be saying, oh, I wish I spent less time with my child and more time hoovering and dusting and decluttering? No, I won't. I'll be saying, I'm really glad that I spent as much time as I did with my child. So there we are. But now is the time to get it sorted at long last. So yeah, pleased for that. I suppose I better do the old COVID test, haven't I? I've got some more of these coming from Amazon and a microwave coming today to replace the one that's gone rusty. And to be honest, not only is it rusty and a bit yellow looking, aesthetics don't bother me, honestly. It can be as yellow looking as it wants, as long as it works. But it's like been going for ages, you know, heating the food, and then it's been cold spots in it, you know, and I'll get in the other room and I'll be tucking and going, yum, yum, and then a stone cold bit in the middle of the stew, you know, which wasn't even frozen, it was chilled when it went in, and I've been giving it more and more time, so it's obvious, it's on the way out anyway. Right, anyway, I'm gonna get it done. I was hoping if I left it a little bit later today that it'd be more likely to be negative. And legally, right, just for sort of time reference, or, you know, I don't know where you're watching from in the world, I'm not legally obliged to self-isolate with COVID. Here we go again. What is going to happen? So yesterday when I did this, it didn't come up straight away, but it came up seconds later, really. Always looks like there's a line to it. The tide mark always looks like a line to me when I'm like anxious about there being a line. But anyway, it's looking clear so far, but I had this yesterday, so I'm not going to get too excited yet. Oh. The anticipation. Oh my gosh, is that clear? Is it going to stay clear? Oh, so I'm looking at it through the monitor, not with my naked eye. Control lines come up. Oh, please, 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 please. Please be a negative. Because I've been worried about Saturday, like what if I'm still testing positive on Saturday. Oh, that's... Oh, please, please, please. Right, I'll give it a minute and I'll come back to you and we'll see. That's a good shot, isn't it? I did that by accident. I just put the camera down excitedly to look at the thing. Oh, will I ever get that? I think that's too close to focus. Look, it's still clear, guys. It's still clear. I'm starting to feel genuine surge of excitement. Oh, that... Oh, they say give it half an hour, so I'll give it half an hour. But currently, I don't know, we're a couple of minutes in, I think, so I'm being a little presumptuous maybe, or preemptive or something, but I'm very happy about that so far. It was quicker yesterday. I set a timer. I set a timer for 28 minutes, which we're quite a way into, and we'll look back at it again, but still no line yet. Oh, I wasn't expecting it. The last time this happened, I think it was about 13 days before I started testing negative. Oh, I'm going to go put some bedding on my bed, a nice fresh bedding for my hopefully non-COVID-y self to go to bed in tonight. Oh, actually, this is done. I'm going to pop that out. Oh, lighting stand in the way. I'm going to pop that out. It's clouding over now. Is it clouding over? No, I still see blue sky, but it's gone dimmer out there. I'm going to put it out anyway. Ta-da! Oh, hung out, lovely. Meanwhile, back in the house. We're about a quarter of an hour in. I can't get that to focus, so let's put my nose on the touchscreen. I can see a faint line. I don't know if it's coming out on the camera. With my naked eye, I see a faint line appearing, but I'm still encouraged because it's very faint. It's definitely an improvement since yesterday, but we'll come and have another look in 15 minutes. I think we're about filled up with the dishwasher. It takes ages when there's only one of me. Let's pop that in there. Just trying to squeeze things in wherever they'll fit at the moment. Kind of onto that annoying bit where the only space left, there's a big risk that it'll just fall through, so it's only for really big chunky items really. I'm going to start moving things around. It's, I don't know, it's like a puzzle game then, like Tetris or something. Right, I reckon I'll get that cup in there. Squeeze! Yeah. Do you know, every time I open this cupboard and see all my organisation, it just makes me happy. It's the small things, isn't it? Thank you, my lovely kitchen helper. Right, timer's just gone off. Let's have a look then. A barely perceptible faint line is there. It's so barely perceptible, I'd be surprised if you can see it on the camera. Oh yeah, I think it's just about there. I'm encouraged anyway on the whole. Well, I got this new bedding a while ago. I got it from Amazon. It's lovely, soft, flocky stuff. And I haven't used it because every time I've changed my bedding, I've just managed to wash it and dry it in a day, because I do it on days like this when I can get it out on the line quick, you know. So it's just been like, oh, I can get my bedding done. I'm back on the bed. So I have, but finally, I'm going to put this new stuff on. I got it for guests really, because my daughter has been having quite a few sleepovers with college friends, and they've been sleeping down in the front room, you know, or in a line on sofa cushions and things like that, and I felt ashamed of our bedding, which is why I bought new bedding. But actually they haven't used it, because whenever Easy's done their bedding, she's used the other bedding anyway, but I chucked out the worst stuff. Anyway, I'm going to get the benefit of the guest bedding now, because she's not going to be having any sleepovers until at least the Christmas holidays now, and I'm unlikely to, well, apart from with my boyfriend, of course. Ta-da! It's a bit creased up. I really don't mind as long as it feels nice and soft. The pillows already don't match. I think Izzy must have taken one with her to uni. I think actually I just grabbed it and put it in her thing, because it was like a pale grey like this, and I thought for her aesthetic she would like it better than any of the other ones, and it was new, so I think I was just in a gifty mood. But anyway, it's fine. I very unusually prefer to have 2 single duvets than 1 double on my big double mattress. You see, you can double it up when you're cold. It's super easy to change your bedding because you haven't got all that big wrestling that you have to do with double duvets. And when my companion is here, we can just have 1 each, and it's just fine. So, and I don't get as cold when he's in the bed because he's so warm. It's like having a radiator in the bed. So I don't need 2 duvets then. But the rest of the year, even in summer, I've usually got 2 duvets, although not in the heat wave this time. And of course you've got the option of sandwiching yourself between them for extra coziness. I'm getting hungry now. I've got my thing of veg out of the fridge. I'm going to turn this into some kind of nice sautéed seasoned vegetables and have it with the crumpets I took out to defrost last night. My 18p crumpets from Lidl's a few weeks ago. Got a love a bargain lunch. I've heated some olive oil in a pan, and we've got garlic, ginger and chilli kind of twitching in the oil there. And over here I've chopped up an aubergine into some very small pieces, and I'm going to chuck it in and stir it and saute it so it soaks up all the oil and that beautiful flavour. And my sense of smell is back. I smell it and it's like music to my nose. It is, because I've had a very funny few days with smelling and tasting, and seems to keep changing all the time. So I've got a feeling I might be able to taste this if I can smell it, because you know, so much of our taste is our smell, isn't it? I'm running out of a few things. I haven't had a shop since, what day was it? Was it Friday, I think? And it's Tuesday now. Mushrooms, celery. I've just used up the last of the celery. I've still got plenty left, but you know me, I like my favourites. I've got some dried up rockets here, but I don't see why I can't just throw that in at the last minute for a bit of extra flavour. Oops, I did it too much. I need to add that to my shopping list. There's hardly any left of that, so I like to put it in. Oh, that's making me cough now. I like to put a bit in because of the vitamin C and also the tang. You know how much vitamin C survives the cooking? Lemon juice. I'm looking forward to going shopping again. I won't go today. Whoop, coming through. I gave them a bit of a rinse under the tap. I tend to write the date on these things once they're opened and go in the fridge, because otherwise there's always that like, oh, is it too old to eat? Oh, I won't have it, just in case, and then it stays in there longer and longer and longer, and yeah, so this helps with that. Oh, that flipping sky now, look at that. It's clouded right over and gone cold, and it feels damp and cold in the air. I'm going to go around feeling everything and bring in everything that's dry. That's dry. Moments later, it is now raining. I literally went out there and it started raining on me, so I thought, well, at least I know it's just started. Just adding a bit of liquid to that out of the kettle, because it sounds like it's burning a bit. Well, the thing was, I had to go and answer the door then, after doing that. Look what has come, my new microwave. So I'll get that out of its box after I've had my lunch. There's my lunch. I've buttered the crumpets and put some cheese on it. Might have maybe nibbled the cheese slices around the edge a bit, you know, to make them fit. Lunch is eaten and I've cleared off a space for the new microwave. I was amazed how undirty that was under there. It wasn't bad. There was a cornflake and a couple of bits of stuff. I don't know what they were, but there were no shriveled up, dried, frozen peas that have rolled under there. There was no fluff. There was no dust, really. I was very surprised. Usually there would be. And even insects, but no, there were none. All right then, let's get into this thing. It's very noisy out there. If you hear any kids hollering or horns honking in the street, it's coming from outside. Ooh. Why is this so hard to cut? It's just sellotape. It's presenting a challenge to me. God, blimey. That was a bit easier. Ooh, there's the plate. Oh dear. Oh, there we are. Let's have a look in here then. Oh, lovely polystyrene for the bin. I don't know, that's smaller than my old one. I'm just going to pop it there for now. The ringy thing, I was just trying to debate whether to keep my old one of this and the plate, and I was thinking, would it work as a Lazy Susan? I tried it. Not really, no. It doesn't stay in the same place, shall we say. I could see it going off the table and smashing on the floor. Well, not this smashing, but you know, the plate. I'll have to remember not to sit there. I wonder if this just pulls up. Or is it actually in a bag? Yes, it's actually in a bag. Does that mean I'm going to have to lift the whole thing out? It's quite light though, to be fair. It's a bit awkward. I'm trying not to damage it. Oh, blimey. That is not easy, because I'm trying to like do the bend the knees thing and not hurt my back, and I'm failing. Wow. I didn't hurt my back, but you know what I mean. Oh, look at that. Ooh, my lovely, lovely new microwave. Cool. I'm going to go put it on the kitchen worktop. Here it is in situ. Oh, instruction booklet. I did open that already actually. I don't know why I was surprised. I just forgot it was in there. Yeah, it had like a plasticky protecty thingy. That's going in. That's going in. Remove protective film before use. What protective film? What's the protective? Is there something on here? It would make sense We could get a purchase on it by here where this yellow tape is, wouldn't it? Oh, unless the protective film was what I took out of there and put in the bin. Oh no, must be this. Oh, it feels wrong doing that. Ah, I want the protection to last. Oh, that's nice and smooth though. I don't really want to eat or drink anything from the microwave, but I'm just going to pop a bit of water in the cup just to see it in action. I like the dials. I wanted something that was a bit more old-fashioned, nice and clear. Some of those digital ones can be confusing. Oh, I see. So after it goes to 10 minutes, it goes up in increments. On high at the moment. Oh, there we are. It's a microwave. I think it's quieter than my old one. Yeah. And this dial is harder to turn. It's like it takes more effort. It's going to be great. I'm really pleased about that. Yay! I suppose I better tackle this messy table now, and that over there. Ugh. Oh, those towels, they're dry now. They've been drying off on the chairs. I shall try and just do it in steps. Actionable steps, one step at a time. Number 1, remove the dry laundry and put it away. Well, this kind of counts as a way. It's all dry in there anyway. Step 2, get all my daughter's stuff and either put it in a box if it fits or make a pile of it and then take it up to her room. This is where the cans of worms come into play because she's got stuff over there and there's a whole bag of her stuff there. I think this might be all paints. I asked her to tidy the table, so she just shoved everything in a bag and put it on the floor where she thought I might not see it or something. I don't know. Oh, nice that you kept all this, Isabel. Right, I might dispose of the paper at least. Everywhere I look, there's more paint stuff. I don't like touching sponge. I had to pick that up then. It was in the wrong place. It was on my resources tray over there. I still call it the resources tray from our home ed days. These like scissors and tape measures and things. Right, over there. I think we can recycle that. A lot of the stuff in Izzy's things box is paints as well. Oh no, there's another one of those sponges. I wonder if that'll do. Oh, I can see it. That was good. That was success. That was. Right, well, you don't need to see me doing all this, Lark, do you? I'll get on and do it. It's looking a bit clearer now. I've got rid of Izzy stuff. The sewing machine's actually going to stay there for now. I'm going to eventually put it upstairs in the sort of office room. There's a room upstairs in the middle of the house which I designated as Izzy's study room that she just never used. Once I've decluttered it, I'm going to put the sewing machine up there and it can just live there. So we've got bits of paper. Well, they can easily either go in the recycling, go in Izzy's room if it's drawings, or just go back in the scrap paper drawer. Leads can stay there because they're handy. This, I can go in my room. I've got a special place for those, which is in my room. It's one of these drawers. I need to sort these drawers out. Yes, it's that one there. Oh look, some more dividers to use at some point. And there you go. Oh, that's on my list of to-dos. Oh, I'm starting to feel a bit weary now. Probably post-COVID fatigue or something with all the running around. I think I shall get on with this quietly off camera and check in with you when it's all tidy. Well, much time and me flagging quite a bit later. Look. Oh, it looks massive. Now it's cleared. That looks bigger than I need it to be, really. I have decided I'm going to take one of the panels out because this can be reduced, but it can be reduced either by that, hang on, that much or by that much. You see where those lines are? So those panels can come out. So I'm going to take it down a bit. So I've got a bit more room to walk past here. I've pulled it out because I just like to be able to get past it, and it's always a bit of a squeeze. But look at this. Look, I've managed to fit the sewing machine there, so it might as well stay there for now. That's my tech box. I don't know if I need to go through it or not. It's just all tech to do with vlogging, basically. There's puzzles. I've put two in the charity shop bag, actually. I found another unstarted box of COVID tests. I can't believe it. I looked everywhere to buy that flipping box the other day when I thought I was about to run out. Anyway, never mind. It was right underneath at the back. And I haven't sorted these middle ones out, really. I've done a bit of taking Izzy's scrunched up newspaper out and stuff like that. But I'll go through those another day, I think. I do find this sort of stuff extremely boring to do. And I find it really difficult keeping up my momentum, even once I've started. I just get bored. But luckily I put some Spotify on with some really cool traditional music, but with a modern twist, and that really got me going then, it cheered me up. Right, let's take one of these out then. I think it just literally lifts. Oh no, we've got to do, oh, okay. This came from IKEA. Oh, look at this. It's all painted, it's all these acrylics. But it's probably poster paint from when she was little as well. Right, I know what to do. Oh my gosh, oh that's all right, that's just washing up liquid because I just gave it a wash down. A scrub with soapy water. Here we are, look. It's just little old me now. Well, when IB comes here, he'll work at this table as well. But he doesn't need loads of space. I don't know how to do this. You get a nice shot of my backside now. Ooh. Oh, right, okay. Sometimes you gotta go wiggle, waggle, wiggle with things, haven't you? Gotta keep modifying your technique and experiment, see what works. Ooh. Oh gosh, I mean it's disappointingly small looking, but I am going to be happy for the extra space that I have in the house now. That suddenly looks really, really small. I'm going to shunt it back a bit, I think. I moved these two chairs in a bit so they're overlapping the rug to make a little less room here because I don't have children playing on the rug anymore. The purpose of this space has changed. It's not really needed for anything. It's not like I do yoga on it. Sometimes I do unboxings, but I could do that on the table. Right then, shunty, shunty, shunty. I don't want to shunt it too much because I do want to have space to get around it at the end. I've got too many chairs here at the moment because I got gifted this by an Amazon seller, which I love, by the way. Isabel adopted this. She's managed to cover it in paint as well, of course, within about a day of it being assembled. But never mind. I don't mind because I'm quite happy to support her artistic development, even if we do get the odd casualty on the way. Oh. Believe it or not, it's actually 5:10 now because I did a bit of editing after lunch as well that I didn't mention, that I didn't film. I'm feeling a little flaggy. I'm not as flaggy as I was. I unflagged a bit. I think putting the music on really helped the tiredness levels. But I'm going to listen to my body. It said, Mo, have a little sit down. So I am going to have a little sit down. And I think I'm going to carry on vlogging tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching this video. Could you please give it a like if you happen to like it? Subscribe down below to watch more videos from me. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.